Why are you giving her money and she's no longer with your brother?
I didn't know they weren't together.
She told you that he went to jail. So this was investment returns is what you're giving her. It's not loans, right? Even though you labeled them loans. Were they investment returns?
She invested $2,000 into my business.
I understand that.
The monies that I sent her were based on that monies, ma'am.
I'm done.
Okay, Mr. Frederick, could you turn to your Exhibit A? You have all of these instant transfers in addition to the ones to Ms. Gartner directly. How do we know that these were to Ms. Gartner?
You know what? I've tried to figure out how to show exactly who and how they went to her.
Okay.
Show my account.
Oh, hold on. But you can't figure out a way to show that it went to her.
No, the reason is that she went through multiple accounts.
Okay.
And she's saying that this stuff about she canceled her account. She received these monies.
All right, so let me just ask you a question.
Monies from different accounts.
I got it. But just on page 7, we have over $3,000.
Yes.
Not $2,000, but $3,000 just for the month of August.
That's just the money sent. It was just in regards to her. So I was giving her back as I went through each contract. Okay. That's why the monies are different.
I understand. So what you're claiming is basically, if we credit your testimony that all of these transfers were to her, you basically gave her back close to $4,000 because you viewed it as an investment.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever used Venmo, but this is what it looks like when you transfer money out of your account. This is what it looks like when you transfer yourself money. So you take it out of Venmo and you transfer it to your debit card or your credit card. None of these went to me. These aren't other accounts. These are his accounts, his debit card.
The ones that we do see your name on,
yes.
just the ones that we see your name on, add up to at least $800, not the $300.
The actual Venmo thing, it's their notifications of what I've actually gotten on my end instead of printing out all the stuff from Venmo. It's a Excel sheet that has every transaction.
Yeah, we don't have that, though.
Well, the other ones, the only one I got was the 200 and 100. That's all I received on Venmo from him.
Your Honor, the numbers match. This is not made up. This is not something where she Googled on something. These are Venmo statements. But just to clarify how far she's willing to go, with all respect, you think that she came in here, to be honest with you? You think these things were not intentional? That she gave you about my criminal history?
Must be.
They're fake, and it's on purpose.
What's her motive?
Because she's a scam artist, and I didn't know this. And if you look at my stuff, that's her actual arrest record.
That's a very powerful
By the way,
accusation.
sir, you were in prison.
Those are facts, ma'am. I added her arrest record
that's not a fact.
from just recent.
You haven't shown us that she's a scammer.
Hold on, Mr. Frederick, you
her
were in...
last charge right now, she's got a pending case right now for fraud. Identity theft. What more do you need to know? This is from the court. These are court records right here.
What's going on with this identity theft?
It was I had a card on me that was somebody that I'd lent money, and I was leaving the job site. Okay. So he gave me a prepaid card. So that's what they found, a prepaid card. And they even called the guy and confirmed that he had given me the card.
Wait, they called the guy, confirmed that he had given you the card, and
yes.
It's not dismissed?
No, because I just haven't showed up. It was my fault. I just didn't show up because I was going through a lot, and I got sick. I got COVID. So I hadn't gone, I just haven't dealt with it yet.
Your Honor, if you also notice in there, her failures to appear end up with bench warrants because she doesn't want to go to jail. She makes them chase her until she gets caught.
Yep.
And then she takes jail time when she has no choice.
Yes, it's true.
Anything further?
He's telling no lies.
Thank you both very much. We will excuse you while we deliberate in this matter.
Ms. Gartner, Mr. Frederick, we have reviewed the evidence and reached a unanimous verdict. What really emerged to us during deliberations was that you had two completely different understandings about what this money was for, what was going to happen to it, and I think there was just no meeting of the minds on what was actually happening with respect to this money. Mr. Frederick, I think it was clear to all of us that you've turned your life around, which is wonderful. The further thing you can do, if someone's going to invest in your business, loan you money, either way, next time, put it in writing. Ms. Gardner, same thing for you. If you're going to extend a loan, put it in writing. That would have been half the battle. The second half of the battle here, I don't know that we ever could have resolved because it's based on essentially incomplete Venmo records. The problem with the instant transfers is that they don't show who they're going to. That said, there was evidence of a total of $800 that clearly did go to Ms. Gardner.
No.
And we saw nothing showing that it was not actually received. So we are crediting the $800 payments against the $2,000 loan, and we come up with a balance owed of $1,200. There is no basis for a penalty fee, so the verdict of the court is for $1,200 in favor of the plaintiff, and that's the judgment.